We are a room full of giants, a community developing dynamic leaders, and a clubhouse packed with power and inspiration. Ladies and gentlemen, give yourselves a round of applause. Sacrifice to success. Now, we all know what sacrifice is. It is merely giving up something for something else. But it is success that has a much more vague meaning. In fact, it is theologians that preach that success is serenity, tranquility, and happiness. And happiness is said to be no more than the progressive realization of a worthy idea. While Webster goes on to say that success is riches and wealth, fame and fortune, power and influence. Imagine a man laying on a 3x6 bunk bed, hunter green, surrounded by 4 concrete walls, and these walls are the color of vomit brown speckled grayish. And these walls have holes and cracks within them. And the holes and cracks are surrounded by dried toothpaste, which held pictures. And it served as a rendezvous point for the mind for the escape of the madness. These pictures could have been anywhere from a family member, a friend, or a picture of a lawnmower to remind him of smart objectives. Now, we look at smart objective as being specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound. I too was once within these walls of confinement, and it's there where I decided to get cute. That's why I said it. I got cute now. But not in the form what maybe some might think. Because I use cute as my 4 principles of success. And it all began with clarity. As I began to understand who I was, what I was, where I was going, and how I planned to get there. So I started looking at having focus and setting goals and objectives. One of my number 1 priorities, some may have heard me say before, is my date night on Wednesday. I sacrifice one day out of the week to go out with my wife, and I get to discuss some of our goals, some of our objectives, our ambitions, and then we move on. But I would like for my marriage to resemble the marriage of Jeff and Mackenzie Bezos, or James and Florida Evans. For rich or poor, right? So I understand that clarity can do nothing alone, though. So it gazed out, and it looked and it found urgency. Jim Rohn said that without a sense of urgency, that desire loses its sense of value. So I realized that when developing the sense of urgency, it kind of created time management skills. I had to develop the practices of doing it now, hurrying up and getting it done, and keep going. Because without a measure of the punctualities, even though I'm a little bit late tonight, but because of emergency, I do believe in punctuality. I do believe in getting things done. And I had a lot of stuff I did before in order to be just a few minutes late. But the main thing that I came to understand through time management was being able to do the things that I need to do so I can have the time to do the things that I want to do. Also, we created temperament. Temperament is no more than the distinguished quality of a person's characteristic. Commitment, confidence, courage, punctuality, courageousness, all kinds of different things that distinguish for an individual that you know when you see them afar, you know what they're all about. You see them come up, you know what they're capable of. And lastly, is excellence. Let us not leave here today without putting on the face of excellence. And knowing that what we have done has been through practice, been through a lot of perseverance, and continually trying to perfect our craft. So, last, I just want to leave with you that Steve Jobs said that be the measuring stick of quality, because some people have never been expected to be in an environment where excellence is there. So, Q, clarity, urgency, temperament, and excellence. And we put these wardrobes of different characteristics on, then I'm sure that someone would say, without even you knowing it, they'll whisper and say, girl, he cute. He look like Morris Chestnut, because he's successful. And we got to realize that at the end of the day, that we have to put on these different characteristics in order for us to be successful. So therefore, fellow Toastmasters, let us sacrifice to success.